But what kind of things? Like
Anything.
Well, you're the one that said everything, so I'm hoping you have something here.
Yeah.
You said everything.
You got this.
we're better in.
I'll answer for you. We're better than you guys, rationally speaking and logically sound. You just she just said spit out
that's the
everything.
language barrier
Well,
here. That's
No, it's not a language barrier.
That's a
You guys
language
speak
barrier.
perfect English. You guys speak perfect
You were saying that at the beginning.
No.
You were saying that at the beginning.
It's
No.
really the
Yeah.
language barrier.
No,
here.
there's not a language barrier because you guys have
No,
understand
the
everything I'm
level
saying.
of English is
It's
different.
no, man. It's just that
It is.
We're not saying it's not.
it's not a language barrier. It's a brain
It
barrier.
is.
Like
No.
because she answered
no,
right
no,
away.
wait,
I
I
said
did not
name one
express
thing
my-
that women are better than men at, and she went ahead and said everything. That proves my point.
I'll tell you one.
Women don't think
Women
before
are
they talk.
better.
They just say whatever's on their mind. Blurt it out,
Women
and
are
then say,
better
"Oh,
at respecting and
Explain
having
that.
manners.
Hold on one second.
Clearly.
Hold on one second. Actually, I would argue that men are more respectful. Actually,
Yeah, we are.
Is that right?
We have to be.
I'll tell you why. Because men, there's always an understood concept of violence. When two men talk to each other, we don't talk to each other well because we know that there might be a fight. Versus women act crazy and yell and scream because no one's gonna punch you guys for being stupid.
Yeah.
But men, if we act crazy, there's consequences to that. Okay. Now, I find it interesting. I said, okay, name one thing that women are better than men at. She says everything.
Everything?
And then I say, okay,
That's
give
crazy.
me one example, and she can't name anything. And that's what I mean. Actually, women don't have logic or rationale or anything because you should have thought before you spoke, but you didn't. And you everything.
Wait, her?
You can't name one thing.
She
I'll turn it
could
back to
say
you.
it in German.
Name one
but
thing.
not in English.
Okay, say it in German.
Say
then.
it in German. Go
Translate.
ahead. What is
Rede,
it?
Löwe.
Come on, say it.
Rede auf Deutsch.
Ja, was soll ich sagen?
Ja, wo wir besser sind.
Gib mir Ideen.
Wir können besser kochen, wir sind loyal.
Scheißenhausen.
She say we
Besser
better in
zuhören.
cooking, better no.
The best chefs are men.
loyal.
We are loyal.
Yeah.
The best chefs are men.
If someone is talking
Everything said in this video is all for jokes and for comedy purposes only. Hashtag freshandfit.
with us,
You're not
we
loyal.
listen. And boys or men, they aren't listening.
They don't listen? No.
They don't listen.
We listen to you girls.
No, the difference is this: when men listen to women, they're trying to find a solving of the problem. They're trying to find a solution. When women talk about their problems, they don't really care about a solution. They just want someone to listen to them.
Yeah.
Men, when we listen to problems, we try to find a solution. And I would argue men are way better problem solvers than women. That's why we have all the inventions that we have here. Women don't invent anything.
Yeah.
Other than problems.
Yeah.
So again, what are women better than men at? What are women better than men at?
Other problems, bro.
So you guys can't even name anything.
You got it. You got it. Come on.
No,
Come
but,
on, you got it.
Where are men better than women?
Yes.
In what?
In everything.
Most
Yeah,
things.
In what
everything.
then?
Okay, say like
I mean, she said it. You should ask her.
Everything, right?
Yeah, like name
No,
two.
I mean
No, you give
men.
us-
Where are men
no, because
better?
you said men are better than women.
Yes, and
And
everything.
now she's asking you,
In what?
say like, where are men better than women?
In almost everything.
Okay, say
Cooking?
Okay, ladies,
No,
ladies,
that's
ladies,
not
ladies. Remember how this started, right? I said women need to focus on having a family and kids, right? And then you guys were like, "Oh, that's all we're here for?" And I said, "Yes, because women suck at everything else." And then you said, "No, that's not true. We're better at everything." And I said, "Okay, describe everything." And you can't name anything. That's why I think women need to focus on being mothers, because you guys suck at everything else. Can you give me an example of what you guys don't suck at?
So you want women to be just like mothers?
Yes.
Okay, then they good in parenting, like what's it called? Like a parent.
Parenting.
Yeah, parenting.
Yeah, I guess that's the only good thing. I mean, men are better parents anyway.
Wait. So they have to teach their kids how to be nice, how to be like respectful.
Sure.
Nurture them, yeah.
Okay, so that's the thing already. What they better in?
Well, no, men are actually better fathers. They're like,
Oh, damn.
Well, so let me explain. When you have a woman and a man, like single fathers do better than single mothers. Statistically speaking, single fathers do better for the kids. The kids end up becoming better members of society when it's with a single father versus a single
But
mother.
how are they personality? Like, you know, you don't know.
They end up they don't do as much crime. They don't use drugs. They don't become alcoholics. Single mothers create the worst kids.
Okay.
Most most criminals come from single mother households.
Okay, and that's
Do you
like.
have sources?
And why are they single mothers?
Yes, we have sources on that. Yes.
And why are they single mothers? I think it's sourced from America.
Because they make bad decisions. They pick the wrong
No,
guys.
because men are deadbeats. Most men.
Okay.
They don't want. They avoid accountability. They avoid responsibility.
All
And
right.
that's. I think that's pretty
hold on
common.
one
Don't
sec.
be surprised.
Hold on. So you're saying deadbeat dads. Who has reproductive choice in America?
Women.
Okay. So who has the ultimate accountability then?
God, actually.
What?
I literally asked why are most, since you said that single fathers are better.
Yes, they do better than single mothers do. But then you went ahead and said, "Oh,
It
but
wouldn't be a
deadbeat dads."
problem if like men, because you said men are better at everything.
Yes.
They're not better at commitment. They're not better at responsibility.
Actually, women end more relationships than men.
Okay.
But that's not the point.
What do we?
It's someone.
Literally, like, oh.
Next question.
Next question. Yeah. Okay, move on.
Then, like, what the hell's going on here?
I'm confused.
Right?
This is frustrating, bro.
Yo, this is like, because they're not retaining anything I'm saying.
No, it's like they can't compute. It's like it doesn't go through their like brain, and I don't know. It's difficult. It's like a brick wall.
Because first he went from accountability, because like she was talking about, oh, well, deadbeat fathers. And I was like, well, whose fault is that? Is it the deadbeat father or the mom? It's the mom's fault. Because men have no reproductive rights in America. So you're talking about accountability. It's the women that have to have the accountability. Because women have the choice. Men have no reproductive rights in America, or Europe for that matter.
You got a kid with a brokey. You chose
Okay, I'll explain it slow. Women are the only ones that can have an abortion. A man can't. I can't tell you to kill the baby. Only you can kill the baby.
Don't kill the baby. Kill the baby.
So who has the ultimate accountability? You can't use a deadbeat father excuse if it's women that have the ultimate choice.
Women haven't always had the choice.
They do now.
They've had it for 80 years or so? Since the
Haven't always
1960s?
had the choice.
They've had it since
So
the 1960s.
like they have to just simply abort and not deal with it.
What?
Just because men like
It's their
just
choice.
because men don't want to like take accountability for their actions, like
It's her
you
body.
came at me.
What I'm saying that is that men don't even have the ability to take accountability because it's women that make the final choice with the kid.
Okay.
Like you're just wrong.
You're
Like,
missing
plain
my
wrong.
point. You're missing
Okay,
my
what's
point.
Your point? What's your point?
You chose the. Why didn't you hold back? Condoms exist. A lot of shit to prevent a child from
and
being
things
born.
happen. Things can break. You know, accidents happen, so to speak. But ultimately, when that's done, who has the final say? It's you. Your body, your choice. I can't force you to do what you don't want to do.
Exactly.
So that's the point. It was your choice from the beginning and the
And
end.
so since I didn't want to abort, the men just clock out. Like, okay, I'm out.
Okay, let's walk this back because you don't even make sense. First, I said men are better than women at everything, and then I said dads are. Then you guys said, oh, what about being a mom, nurturing? And I was like, well, technically, even single dads are better than single mothers. Then you responded saying, oh, well, there's deadbeat dads out there. And I was like, and they don't take accountability for their kids. And I was like, okay, I understand your perspective, but at the end of the day, it's actually not the man's choice, it's the woman's choice, because women have the final right of refusal when it comes to having the kid or not.
Yeah.
So you can't put the accountability on someone that doesn't even have the choice. It's the woman. So you're wrong in every way.
I don't think I'm wrong.
This fall, heel pain and sore arches won't stop you. Hand-stitched leather boots deliver.
Put the accountability on someone that doesn't even have the choice. It's the woman. So you're wrong in every way.
I don't think I'm wrong.
And I was like, okay, I understand your perspective, but at the end of the day, it's actually not the man's choice. It's the woman's choice, because women have the final right of refusal when it comes to having the kid or not.
Yeah.
So you can't put the accountability on someone that doesn't even have the choice. It's the woman. So you're wrong in every way.
I don't think I'm wrong.
I just logically walk you through.
Just because a woman didn't want to abort, that gives the man the right to just, bye, I'm out of here. What?
Okay, we're not correlating here at all.
Okay, I said men are better than women at everything, right? And then they said, oh, well, women are better parents. And I said, technically, that's not true either, because single dads do better than single moms. Statistically proven. Then you made the example of deadbeat dads. And I was like, well, technically, it's not really on them, it's on the woman, because the woman has the final say. They have the accountability, because you're trying to say, oh, these dads don't want to take accountability. Though I see your perspective, at the end of the day, the woman had sex with him and let him come in her, and she had 9 months to make a decision. It is on the woman. So, in other words, if you're going to have the final choice, that means you have accountability. You have the ultimate responsibility. But since women don't like to take responsibility for anything, you blame it on the deadbeat dad that you had sex with. That's your fault. Especially since he has no right of abortion or reproductive rights at all in America. Women have all the reproductive rights. So your logic fails. You're wrong here.
Right.
Yo, why are you here, man? Why are you here?
I was expecting something completely different, to be honest. If I would have known, I wouldn't have been here.
What were you expecting?
The guy that told me, he was like, oh, it's just a bunch of baddies just talking, a little podcast. He didn't tell me nothing about egocentric men. He didn't tell me nothing about egocentric men just coming for women and shit. Like, damn.
How are we being egocentric?
Coming for you?
Y'all just are. Like, literally proving. Y'all been proving my point.
The only person that can make themselves,
my head.
Look, the only person that can make themselves sound stupid is you, and you've done a fantastic job of doing that tonight.
Yeah. Literally.
You don't know
you don't use words
manners.
correctly. You make illogical arguments.
You don't know manners. You don't know respect.
I mean, yes. I mean, he's
giving you the floor to talk.
Look, here's the thing. I've given you plenty of opportunities to explain your reasoning and your logic, and it simply doesn't make sense. You're just not intelligent. And that's fine. Not everybody is intelligent, but that's the truth. Okay?
Yeah, and
like, you know what I mean? Like, you're saying, oh, egocentric men. We've been super respectful and nice. It's just that you're not intelligent and you think you are, which is the worst combination ever.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
There's nothing worse than a fool that thinks that they're intelligent.
I agree.
You can't even use certain words properly.
Censorship. Bugging, B, you bugging.
Like, you know what I mean? And I don't think anyone's ever told you this, but like, you're just not smart. Maybe because guys want to get laid or whatever, but you're just not an intelligent person. But you think you are, though. You masquerade as one, but you're not.
Yeah, you're not.
This is actually funny.
Yeah,
it's the truth, man. Like,
you want us to lie to you?
Oh my god.
What was the word she used incorrectly again?
What about you girls? How do y'all feel? Like, y'all vibing? Y'all like this?
Yeah, she said, oh yeah, you're something about contradictions. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
I'm just challenging your worldview, and it doesn't make sense. Like, none of your arguments make sense. You're just yapping a yap.
You also.
Yeah.
I'm sorry? Me also?
You're also yapping, yes.
How am I yapping to yap?
Yappa yappa. Yappa yappa. Yappa yappa.
Yeah, at this point, bro.
See, look, I find it interesting here, right? Like, I explain myself, I give the arguments, whatever. You guys can't say anything, and then you guys just say, oh, yappity yap, or whatever the fuck. Like, look, it's not my fault that some of you ladies on the panel are fucking stupid. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta be very blunt here. Some of you guys are just lower IQ, and that's fine, because you got a vagina and some tits. But some of y'all are just fucking stupid. And it's probably the first time you've been told that you're fucking stupid. Because I know a lot of you guys speak perfect English, because you guys can understand everything I'm saying, but then you're looking at me like, I don't know how to respond to that. Yeah, because, quite frankly, you guys have never had to use your brain before. You guys are in la-la mode coming down here to Miami, thinking everything is great.
Pretty much.
Do you speak a second language?
That has nothing to do with anything.
Exactly.
It has a lot.
I can speak a second language too, but I'm not a fucking retard and don't understand basic concepts. Yes, I can speak a second language. I'm not fluent anymore. I used to be. But the thing is that you understand everything that's going on. Don't use the I speak another language. You understand everything going on, because you were quick to say everything when I said men are better than women at everything. Explain one thing that women are better at. You said everything. So you clearly understand English very quickly.
Yeah, I understand it.
You understand it, yeah.
Maybe I can't express myself correctly.
Oh, here we go. Everything is a simple term.
Okay, here we go. You got all the time in the world. Tell me one thing that women are better than men at.
Parenting.
I explain how that's wrong. Men are better than women at that
too.
And
I don't agree.
Okay.
I told you single fathers do better than single mothers. There's evidence that shows this. Single fathers, the kids end up doing less crime, less drugs, less degenerate. So what's another one?
Cooking.
The best chefs are men.
Yeah, okay, the best chefs are men, but how many chefs there are and how many women are cooking every day?
Yeah.
Okay, men are better chefs than women. I mean, the top chefs are all men. They're not women. So give me another example of how women are better than men. Go ahead.
What?
See, this isn't an English barrier. It's a brain barrier. You're just not as smart as you think you are.
So,
like,
another one.
Another one.
We're better at respecting other people. Well, you're just calling me. I didn't call you.
I mean, you're a dumb.
No. Well, you guys have been disrespectful to the show
Yeah.
and
Yeah, like,
very dismissive and shit like
respect.
that.
Pretty much.
Your friend over here said, "Yap, yap." She don't even know what the fuck's going on here. Like, bro, her brain, if you like to see like a see-through, would be the fucking like this.
Nah, because we didn't.
The fucking with the bells. That's what's going on in her brain. Like, oh yeah, whoa, I'm here. Like, that's what's going on in her brain, bro.
Oh man.
Listen, this is the worst panel since I don't know when.
Yeah, like what the
Holy
fuck?
shit.
Like,
You know
yo,
what? Like, I see why they're single, man.
yeah, yo, it's just like, and then they're
Holy
trying to say
shit.
language barrier. There's no language barrier. There's a fucking IQ and brain barrier. That's what it is.